Screen is visible to you? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are starting chapter number fifth, that is tracking agile project and the reports. So when we adopt the methodology for the any software development, at that time the important job is to track that particular project. If you use the different method, for example, if you use the traditional method, at that time there is a different method for tracking the that particular project or a software. But when you use the agile methodology to develop a software or a project, at that time there is a different technique for that uh, tracking that particular software or a project. So, agile project management is a repetitive procedure for the planning and directing way to project process. In agile software development, an agile project is finished in a small scale components. जैसे कि ट्रेडिशनल में होता है, ट्रेडिशनल में क्या होता है, ट्रेडिशनल डेवलपमेंट में यू हैव द project, you have means you are giving or you are delivering the project or you are delivering the software after finish all the requirement, after complete all the requirement, then you deliver that particular product to the customer, then get the feedback or get the review from that particular customer. But here you are developing the software by having the different models, means you are deliver the particular product or that particular large system by developing a small subsystem. So you have to keep the track on each and every iteration. अभी यहाँ पे क्या होता है, अजाइल में इटरेशन होता है. इटरेशन में आपको रिपीटेशन होता है. जैसे कि हम उसको सेक्शन भी बोल सकते हैं, दैट इज रिपीटेशन. सो ईच सेक्शन और प्रोसेस इज डिस्कस और inspected by the project team, and this is done in the presence of the project various stakeholder. So after the completion of first iteration, after the completion of first section, you have to discuss, you have to inspect that particular project or software with the help of particular team, or when that particular team is present there, then you can inspect that particular software or project. The next step is as you know that the iteration is phrase that is given to replay of block of order. So inside a computer program, for a sum of total sample until the ranking is identified, this perception are captured and are used to direct what the next step should be in the project. The main advantage of the agile project management is its power to answer the subject or topic as they come light all along the course of that particular project. So next topic, that is what is APM, that is Agile Project Modules. So when you developing any software by using Agile methodology, at that time you are having the small module, or you are having the small a little piece of that particular software or project, and you are going to deliver that particular small pieces. So you are break down that large system, that large software into the small system, or you can say that is a subsystem, or you can say the module. So you have to finish that particular small subsystem or a module and that run in the pattern from to testing the quality assurance. So आपको जो छोटा छोटा आपने जो मॉड्यूल बनाया है या छोटे छोटे इटरेशन में छोटे छोटे पुर्जों में जो सॉफ्टवेयर किया है मॉड्यूल किया है, आपको वो क्वालिटी टेस्ट करना पड़ेगा उसको. So one of the most well like and popular agile development plan और process is known as a scrum. उसे हम scrum बोलते हैं. जैसे कि आपने iteration किया उसको हम scrum बोलेंगे. So make it clear that sprint is the word sprint is applied in agile project management and clearly in the scrum method. So mostly scrum is made up apparent and it is determined by the frequent work cycle. जैसे कि हम साइकिल में काम करते हैं अजाइल मेथड में, उसको फर्स्ट साइकिल कंप्लीट हो गया मीन्स आपका फर्स्ट स्क्रम कंप्लीट हो गया. अंडरस्टूड. जैसे कि फर्स्ट इटरेशन हो गया, दैट इज द फर्स्ट स्क्रम यू हैव कंप्लीटेड, दैट इज अ स्क्रम. अंडरस्टूड. जो छोटा छोटा इटरेशन होता है फर्स्ट इटरेशन के बाद जो भी डिलीवर होता है, जो भी प्रोडक्ट होता है, उसे हम स्क्रम कहेंगे. दैट इज फर्स्ट स्क्रम. सेकंड साइकिल या सेकंड इटरेशन हो गया, उसको वो हो गया सेकंड स्क्रम. So that scrum is frequently developed in the particular work cycle, and this work cycle known as the sprint. और ये साइकिल होता है इसे हम स्प्रिंट बोलेंगे. अंडरस्टूड. द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द स्क्रम एंड द स्प्रिंट. जो साइकिल होती है उसको हम स्प्रिंट बोलेंगे, और साइकिल एक ख़त्म होने के बाद जो वर्क हमारे हाथ में आता है उसे हम स्क्रम कहेंगे. अंडरस्टूड. यस.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ओके ओके. तो स्क्रम किसे कहेंगे? जो हमारी एक साइकिल होती है या इटरेशन होते हैं उसको हम स्प्रिंट कहेंगे. और जो वो साइकिल ख़त्म होने के बाद हमारे हाथ में जो प्रोडक्ट आता है या जो मॉड्यूल आता है, जो सब सिस्टम आती है, उसे हम क्या कहेंगे? स्क्रम कहेंगे. सो स्प्रिंट्स आर मेनली शॉर्ट एंड दे रन मोस्टली ऑन द डे और मैक्सिमम 2 वीक. अभी ये जो स्प्रिंट होता है वो जो साइकिल होती है वो स्मॉल होती है. 1 वीक चल सकती है, 2 वीक चल सकती है, या 1 डे 2 डे ऐसा उसका वो स्प्रिंट चल सकती है. दे आर यूजुअली 2 और 4 वीक्स लॉन्ग. दैट इज स्प्रिंट. स्प्रिंट का ड्यूरेशन होता है 2 वीक्स और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 4 वीक्स. सो दिस अजाइल प्रोसीडिंग अलाउ टीम टू रिलीज द स्पीच एंड पोर्शन दे आर completed. So this constant release schedule make it possible for the team to make it clear that these components are successful, and if for some reason it is not, then to fix the mistake quickly. So when you are running the sprint, when you have the iteration, and when you are releasing this constant release in the particular schedule, so you have to make clear that you have to fix the particular problem. If uh, you have completed the first iteration or first uh, scrum, then when you deliver the particular product, at that time you have to see that there must be means if there is any error or bug, or is any updated or any changes need by that particular end user, at that time you have to fix or you have to update that particular software at that particular time. Just wait a minute. Just within a 5 minute I will join. Okay. Okay. Just wait a minute. Hello. Yes, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Huh. Then the next topic, that is plan and execute the iteration. When you make a particular iteration, so what is the particular plan and how to execute that iteration, that is the next point. So what is agile planning? So in agile planning you are execute or you are going to deliver the product in a small chunks or in a small pieces. So to execute that particular small pieces, to execute that particular module, you must have the plan. So next, what is agile planning? So in agile planning, you have to concentrate on that particular small part or the particular sprint that you have delivered. So if you see in traditional project planning, that follow big bang approach, means traditional में क्या होता था, पूरा ये होता था, मीन्स यू आर deliver the whole product, you are deliver the whole software and product, and after deliver that particular product, after getting the feedback, after getting the review from the particular customer, you are going to fix the particular problem. If there is a problem or if there is a bugs, then you are going to fix that particular bugs or problem at a one time. But when you are having the agile methodology to develop a particular software or a particular project, at that time, after each iteration, after each sprint, you have to fix the particular uh, problem. So it provide that particular agile planning process provide a more iterative approach by delivering the project in a smaller chunks, and customer can release the benefits quicker. So it might be easier to explain in an example. So here is a case study. So imagine you are running a particular project that is having the 10 web pages, and you are going to develop that particular website by using the traditional methodology. So when you are going to deliver that particular project or that particular website, after finishing or when, after developing all the 10 pages, then after developing all the 10 pages, you are going to actually deliver the particular website to that particular customer. So after developing all the pages, actually customer is going to see the pages one by one, and if he found or he or she found there is a bugs or errors, or he may want some updation in that particular web pages, at that time he will give you the feedback. But when you have the approach, that is agile approach to develop that particular website, at that time you may develop a two pages, then actually going to deliver the particular pages to that particular customer. मीन्स अगर 10 पेजेस है तो दो पेजेस आप ऐसे करके उनको डिलीवर कर सकते हो, और टू पेजेस डेवलप होने के बाद दैन पर्टिकुलर कस्टमर विल गेट, मीन्स can have the review of that particular pages, or he or she may see that particular website which having the two pages. सो दो पेजेस में क्या चेंज आते हैं, हम उसको कस्टमर हमें बता सकता है. सो दिस इज द केस स्टडी, मीन्स दो पेजेस करके वो रिव्यू हमको दे सकते हैं. दो पेजेस डेवलप होने के बाद हम उनको कस्टमर को डिलीवर कर सकते हैं, और कस्टमर भी वो वेबसाइट दे सकता है विच हैविंग द टू पेजेस. अंडरस्टूड. Then there are 6 levels of agile planning. So we can see the different levels of agile planning. So level of agile planning, that is first one, strategy. So how do we achieve the business goal and objective? अभी 6 प्लानिंग लेवल ऑफ अजाइल प्लानिंग क्या है? फर्स्ट है स्ट्रैटर्जी, सेकंड है पोर्टफोलियो, थर्ड लेवल है दैट इज प्रोडक्ट, फर्स्ट लेवल ऑफ अजाइल प्लानिंग दैट इज रिलीज, फिफ्थ level of that agile planning is iteration or sprint, and then sixth level of planning, that is a daily. So one by one we will see the different level of agile planning. That is first one, that is strategy, that is how do we achieve the business goal and objective. Then portfolio, what product and service will help achieve the strategy. Then third product, that is what requirement will a product fulfill, what feature will it have. Then fourth one, that is release, what product feature will be delivered in this release. जैसे कि रिलीज में जब आप प्रोडक्ट रिलीज करते हो तो उस वर्जन में या उस रिलीज के वक्त उस प्रोडक्ट में कौन से फीचर होने चाहिए, दैट इज़ द प्लानिंग. देन इटरेशन और स्प्रिंट, आपका एक इटरेशन ख़त्म होता है तो उसको हम स्प्रिंट बोलते हैं. मीन व्हाट फीचर विल बी डिलीवर ड्यूरिंग द प्रोडक्ट इटरेशन, एक इटरेशन ख़त्म होने के बाद कौन से फीचर उसको देने हैं उस प्रोडक्ट में, दैट इज़ द लेवल ऑफ अजाइल प्लानिंग. Then daily, then what feature are done, which one will be done today, and anything backlog. So that has to be calculated in daily planning. जैसे कि आज हमने क्या काम किया है या आज हमें क्या काम करना है, कौन सा फीचर हमें प्रोडक्ट में डालना है, कौन सा फीचर हमें ऐड करना है, कल क्या हुआ था और कुछ बैकलॉग बाकी है क्या नहीं. सो दैट हैज़ टू बी seen in that particular different level of agile planning. Then we will see the first, that is strategy planning. So this level of planning will usually be conducted by the senior leadership team. So they are laying out the strategy for the organization, specifying how they are going to achieve the corporate objective. So when you have any product which is developed using agile methodology, so in that particular planning we have to decide the strategy, and that strategy is decided by that particular senior level manager or the senior most person in that particular organization. He will do that particular strategy and uh, find that or make a strategy that so that how you are going to achieve the cooperative objective. कोऑपरेटिव ऑब्जेक्टिव हम कैसे अचीव करेंगे वो देखते हैं, दैट इज अ स्ट्रैटेजी प्लानिंग. सो फॉर एग्जांपल, द सीनियर लीडरशिप टीम इन अ रिटेल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन decide to invest in a new digital technology so that the revenue will increase by 20%. है क्या नहीं. अगर आपका एक शॉप है या कुछ मॉल है, आपका रिटेल का काउंटर है, तब जो उसमें जो मैनेजर है, बड़ा पोजीशन में जो पर्सन है, who who have the particular decision making ability at that time, that particular person can make the strategy to, and the strategy will see that that particular organization will achieve the ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. जैसे कि रिटेल का शॉप है, उसका जो मैनेजर है उसने ये डिसाइड किया है कि हमें डिजिटलाइजेशन में जाना है, हमें कुछ ऐप डेवलप करना है हमारे रिटेल शॉप के बारे में, और इससे क्या होगा कि हमारा 20% रेवेन्यू बढ़ सकता है. सो दिस इज द स्ट्रैटेजी प्लानिंग. अंडरस्टूड. सो दैट इज डन बाय सीनियर मोस्ट पर्सन in that particular organization. It will see how your strategy will meet your objective. If your objective is to gain the revenue or to increase the revenue at that time, according to that particular objective you can make a decision and you can follow the particular strategy, or you can have the plan for the strategy which will meet the objective of that particular organization. Understood? Yes, understood. Komal, Fiza.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, portfolio planning. So at the next level, after the strategy planning, you have to see the portfolio. That portfolio is nothing but the product or the services which will achieve the particular strategy. again the responsibility lies on that particular senior member of that particular organization. Actually it is the head of that particular department who do the particular portfolio planning. So based on the strategy, the different portfolio team come up with the ways to make the purchasing faster. The digital team decide to introduce a new mobile app to its portfolio. So this will be a great way to connect the customer to a new buying experience from the home. So when you are going to decide that portfolio planning, at that time that particular team will come and that will decide how we can manage that particular portfolio of the particular product. जैसे कि you can make the portfolio of your organization and have the different product in that particular portfolio. You can develop a online app and that particular customer can have the experience, means at the home they can having the buying experience at home. So that is a portfolio planning. Third one, that is the product planning. In product planning, the how the product will evolve the change in the medium term. So this level of planning will start to involve the team members such as the project manager, product manager, then a research manager to understand the roadmap of the change. जैसे कि प्रोडक्ट प्लानिंग में हमें क्या करना पड़ता है, अगर प्रोडक्ट में कुछ हमें चेंज करना है या कुछ अपडेट करना है, जैसे कि फॉर एग्जांपल कुछ पैकिंग है या पैकिंग में कुछ उसका चेंज करना है, पैकिंग में कुछ अपडेशन करना है, रैपर में कुछ अपडेशन करना है, जैसे कि कुछ आपके ऑनलाइन ऐप है, ऐप में कुछ फीचर ऐड करने हैं, उसका लुक एंड फील चेंज करना है. सो दैट इज related to that particular product planning. And in product planning you have to include the team member such as the project manager, product manager and the research manager to understand the roadmap for the change of that particular product. A product team is assembled for the new app and they use the market research to devise a roadmap of the future for that particular app. They spend the time planning out at a high level the efforts for the each features and which one to deliver over the next 12 months. Means when you are having the product planning, at that time you have to see that at least 12 month you have to plan for at least 12 months. Means in after 12 months you are going to change the product or you are going to change anything in that particular product. So this is about the product planning. Then next is the release planning. So with the roadmap of the change identified, then manage how to release those changes to the customer. जैसे कि आपने ये डिसाइड किया है कि हमें प्रोडक्ट में कुछ फीचर ऐड करने हैं या उसका लुक एंड फील कुछ चेंज करना है या उसके में कुछ अपडेशन करना है. सो when you identify this particular roadmap, you have to think about the release planning when you are going to release this particular product to the customer. कुछ अपडेट किया है, जैसे कि व्हाट्सएप ने भी अपडेट किया, ट्विटर ने भी कुछ फीचर अपडेट किए, तो उन्होंने रिलीज प्लान डिसाइड किया था कब हम कस्टमर को ये फीचर इंट्रोड्यूस करने वाले हैं. सो फॉर दैट पर्पज यू मस्ट हैव द release planning. In particular release, what are the different features you are going to deliver to that particular customer? You have to think all these things. So set the business framework for that to happen. So here project manager, delivery manager work with the technical leads to plan the process to support the technical release. So technical team assembled to place the structure around the deployment of the initial app feature. So they also plan ahead, detail how they will manage the integration of further future moving forward, and they are planning in 2 monthly cycle for each release. So when you are going to have the plan for release, at that time you have to plan for next 2 months. जैसे कि ये 2 महीने में हम ये फीचर रिलीज़ करने वाले हैं, अगले 2 महीने में अगर कुछ अपडेट होता है या कुछ फीचर हमें रिलीज़ करने हैं तो अगले 2 महीने के बाद हमें ये करने हैं. सो यू हैव टू प्लान इन दिस वे. सो दिस इज़ अबाउट द release planning, and you have to concern about the technical team. You have to take the concern of that particular project manager, delivery manager. You have to involve all this particular personnel in the release planning meeting. Then iteration planning. So this is where small terms of the developers, that is designer or the tester, really start to come together, and an iteration sometimes referred to as a sprint. जैसे कि एक iteration होता है उसको हम sprint कहते हैं, और जो आउटपुट आता है उसे हम स्क्रम कहते हैं. इटरेशन को हम क्या बोलेंगे, स्प्रिंट कहेंगे. So that iteration sometimes refer as a sprint is a single period of time to make the changes. So here the planning is somewhere between 1 to 4 weeks ahead and will involve all team member understanding what need to be achieved in that time. सो इटरेशन प्लानिंग में ये होता है जैसे कि इन अ प्लानिंग फेज, इन अ फर्स्ट फेज you are means that particular product owner gathering the information, gathering the requirement from the end user and the customer. Then he tell that requirement or the information to the agile team. Then agile team work on that particular uh, product, work on that particular requirement and develop the particular product. So when you adopt the agile methodology to deliver the product, to deliver the particular project, at that time you have to think about the each and every iteration. So in first iteration, what features we are going to deliver, what requirement we are going to convert into the technology. You have to see all these particular things, means developer, tester, scrum master, then product owner has to take a part in a iteration planning. उस iteration में, फर्स्ट iteration में या फर्स्ट स्क्रम में, फर्स्ट स्प्रिंट में हम कौन से फीचर या कौन सा रिक्वायरमेंट जो कस्टमर की है वो कंप्लीट करने वाले हैं, वो आपको ये देखना पड़ेगा. दैट इज अ इटरेशन प्लानिंग. सो द प्लानिंग इज समवेयर बिटवीन 1 to 4 weeks ahead and will involve all team member understanding what need to be achieved in that particular time. जो पीरियड है आपको 1 to 4 week का, उस एक या चार वीक में, विद इन दैट पर्टिकुलर वीक, what work you have to be completed, you have to decide. That is a iteration planning. So based on the first targeted release in the 2 months time, the team break down the features from the product roadmap and divide them into the development iteration. So this will be two weekly with the set session scheduled to replan and assess the performance at the start and the end of the each iteration. So in each and every iteration you have to plan for that particular iteration. Within that particular iteration, which features you are going to deliver to that particular customer, you have to think on that particular things. That is the iteration planning. Then next, that is the daily planning. So when working through the iteration, when you adopt the agile methodology, at that time you work in a iteration. So when you work in a iteration, after each iteration, after completion of each iteration, you are going to deliver the product, you are going to deliver that particular product to the customer, and that particular customer will give you the review. That particular customer will uh, give the feedback about that particular iteration. So plan for the day ahead after iteration, or when you are developing that particular iteration. So you have to plan for that particular day. So what you are going to do in that particular day. So each team member has uh, achieved what's on the schedule on the next day. So if there is a 5 to 9 member who is working in your team, so each and every team member has to know what to be done in the next day. and access any problem they are currently facing. If they have any problem, so they must access that particular problem which they are currently facing. So each day the team will be get together to communicate their individual progress toward the completion of that particular iteration. जैसे कि 5-6 लोग काम करते हैं टीम में, तो टीम मेंबर की मीटिंग होती है, डेली मीटिंग। उसमें उस इटरेशन के लिए, उस इटरेशन में हमें क्या क्या काम करना था पहले डिसाइड हुआ था, तो उस इटरेशन में कितना काम हुआ है ये डेली प्लानिंग होती है, डेली मीटिंग होती है टीम की। So each team member can give the input what they have completed, what they have left to do, and raise any issue. If there is any issue, then raise that particular issue. It will be the role of that particular project manager, that delivery manager, or the scrum master to facilitate the session and ensure progress remain on that particular track. So when using that particular toggle, or when using that particular iteration planning, you have to concentrate on what you are going to deliver, what you have left to do, and if there is any issue, means you are going to raise a particular issue. So this is about the particular daily planning. Then level 3, that is agile planning, building a product backlog. Building a product backlog. अभी प्रोडक्ट बैकलॉग क्या होता है, कौन बताएगा? गलत हुआ तभी चलेगा, कोई बात नहीं। हमने देखा है प्रोडक्ट बैकलॉग किसे कहते हैं. वी ऑलरेडी सीन व्हाट इज द प्रोडक्ट बैकलॉग. जैसे कि कुछ इटरेशन होता है, पहला इटरेशन, सेकंड इटरेशन, थर्ड इटरेशन. जैसे कि हम थर्ड इटरेशन में हम काम कर रहे हैं अजाइल में, और सेकंड इटरेशन में हमने जो प्लान किया था, हमें सेकंड इटरेशन में फॉर एग्जांपल हमने प्लान किया था कि कस्टमर का फीडबैक आना चाहिए, कस्टमर का फीडबैक का लिंक जनरेट होना चाहिए, या उसका कुछ पेज बनाना है. बट when we going to the third iteration, when we are planning for the third iteration after the release of second iteration, that work has not completed. So in the third iteration, that is called as a product backlog. That item has to be developed. So that is a product backlog. अगेन जैसे कि सेकंड इटरेशन ख़त्म हुआ है, और सेकंड इटरेशन हम जब रिलीज करते हैं, when we are going to deliver that particular iteration to the customer, and if any changes that comes from the come side from that particular customer, that is also product backlog, if they want any changes in that particular iteration. So that particular items you may put in the list of that particular backlog. You put that backlog in the list of changes, new feature, bug fixes, or any other activity that a team might deliver. That is a backlog. A backlog is a list of changes, new features, bug fixes, or any other activity that a team might deliver. So to build a backlog, you need to add each features as an individual backlog items. As you add items into your backlog, you need to do three things. Define the backlog items, estimate the backlog items, and prioritize the backlog items. In previous chapter we have seen how to estimate the backlog, how to estimate the means how to prioritize that particular backlog. So using user stories to define a backlog items. So backlog items are the requirements of the customer or stakeholders. They are often written in the format of user stories. So a user story captures the description of a software feature from the end user's perspective, and they can be written in a different format, but the most common is who, why, and what format of that particular user stories. So some of the example of that particular user stories means who, that is as a website user, what I want to log into my account and why. So what I can view my orders. So this is the user stories which will be written by that particular end user, and you can say that is a product backlog. So at this stage, you should keep your requirement broad, and the exact detail will be defined during the development iteration. The process of defining requirement is often undertaken by a business analyst or the product owner. So requirement may come from the customer feedback or customer facing team members, that is a customer success manager. So this way you can get the user stories from the customer side and define a backlog items. Once you got your the list of requirement or the list of that particular backlog, it is time to work on that. How long you will take time to complete that backlog or to solve that particular problem from the customer side. Estimate a backlog items with your backlog defined. It's a time to estimate exactly how long each item will take to build, means how much times it will take to build that particular backlog. If any new requirement, any new changes come from the customer side, you have to estimate how much time is required to build that particular requirement or to build that particular backlog. So there are different method. We have seen the agile planning poker, means estimating the time, t-shirt sizing. So the t-shirt sizing, user familiar term from the clothing or to understand the size of that particular requirement. As a team, you have to estimate if a requirement is very small, medium or large or extra large piece of work. There will be need to be a common efforts metric understanding your size. For example, you might agree beforehand that a small piece of work is equivalent to the 2-day efforts. If the small requirement is there, then you have to estimate that the 2 days will require 2 days efforts will require to complete that backlog. So agile planning poker cards is also there. By using agile planning poker card, you can estimate the time to complete that backlog. We have seen the agile planning poker, how it work or how you can estimate the time or efforts required to complete that particular backlog or the items. Understood? Yes. हमने
Yes.
देख हमने देखा है ना प्लानिंग पोकर प्रीवियस चैप्टर में. सो बाय यूजिंग प्लानिंग पोकर यू कैन एस्टिमेट द टाइम, कितना एफर्ट्स लगने वाला है, कितना टाइम लगने वाला है उसके लिए. देन वी हैव आल्सो सीन द प्रायोरिटाइजिंग द बैकलॉग. कैसे प्रायोरिटाइज करना है, कौन सा इम्पोर्टेंट है जो बैकलॉग है या जो आइटम है उसके लिए कितने एफर्ट्स लगने, ज़्यादा एफर्ट्स लगने वाले हैं तो उसको प्रायोरिटाइज आप ज़्यादा दे सकते हैं. सो यू डिफाइन द यूजर स्टोरीज एंड गिवन देम एन एस्टिमेशन. हाउ द फाइनल क्वेश्चन यू मस्ट आंसर इज विच वन डू वी डू फर्स्ट. आप कस्टमर को या आप खुद से ये क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं, विच वन डू वी डू फर्स्ट. फॉर दिस यू नीड अ prioritize each item to understand what will bring the most value. If there are the list of the items, there is a list of requirement from the customer side. From that particular list you have to decide which one is important and which one will put the value in your project, which requirement will put the value in that particular software or in that particular product. So according to that particular value you can prioritize the backlog. You can prioritize the backlog. जो ज़्यादा वैल्यू उसमें ऐड करने वाला है प्रोडक्ट में या सॉफ्टवेयर में, वो रिक्वायरमेंट आप पहले उसको ज़्यादा प्रायोरिटी दे दोगे. हाईएस्ट प्रायोरिटी, यू विल गिव द हाईएस्ट प्रायोरिटी टू दैट पर्टिकुलर बैकलॉग और रिक्वायरमेंट. So unfortunately, prioritization isn't an exact science. The reason for a certain user story may be more important than other will be unique to your business. So some question to ask yourself when prioritizing the backlog items. So you have to ask some question to yourself when you are going to prioritize the backlog. The first, how much value will this bring our customer? अगर ये फीचर या अगर ये रिक्वायरमेंट हम इम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं तो हाउ मच वैल्यू दिस ब्रिंग टू आवर कस्टमर, इससे हमें कस्टमर को कितना वैल्यू ऐड हो जाएगा, कितना वैल्यू आ जाएगा, इससे हमें ये खुद को पूछना पड़ेगा. हाउ मेनी कस्टमर्स रिसीव दैट वैल्यूज, could this item directly increase the business revenue, if so by how much, does this item fit into our long term strategy, what are the costs to build this item. So this type of questions you have to ask yourself. So however you choose to prioritize, you now arrange your backlog items accordingly. So when you ask this question to yourself and when you get the answer of this question to yourself, then you are in a position to prioritize the backlog items, and according to the highest priority you are going to develop that particular features or item in that particular iteration. So this way you can prioritize your backlog. So this answer the question of which items to do first. Means if you answer all these questions, then you can decide by your own uh, which backlog is important and which backlog has the highest priority and which backlog has the lowest priority. So according to this particular list you have, according to the highest priority and lowest priority, you can develop that particular items or the requirement which is come from the customer side accordingly. So this way you can give the priority to that particular backlog. Understood? Are you getting? Aarti, Pizza. Next level 5, that is agile planning. Common.
Yes, sir.
Level 5, that is agile planning, planning a sprint. समझ में आ गया ना कोमल ये? Have to prioritize the backlog.
Yes, sir.
हमें खुद से क्वेश्चन पूछना है, हाउ मच वैल्यू विल दिस ब्रिंग अवर कस्टमर. जैसे बैकलॉग मीन्स व्हाट, जैसे कि कस्टमर की कुछ रिक्वायरमेंट होती है या जो पिछले इटरेशन में हमने कुछ रिक्वायरमेंट इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं की है, उसे हम प्रोडक्ट बैकलॉग कहेंगे. तो नेक्स्ट इटरेशन में हमें जो पिछला जो काम बाकी है उसको हमें इम्प्लीमेंट करना है. तो इम्प्लीमेंट करते समय भी जो बैकलॉग की लिस्ट है उसमें हमें प्रायोरिटी देनी है कि ये एक रिक्वायरमेंट है कस्टमर की या ये बैकलॉग है, इससे कस्टमर को क्या फ़ायदा होगा, इससे कुछ वैल्यू ऐड होने वाली है कस्टमर को. सो दिस विल इंक्रीज द बिजनेस रेवेन्यू और नॉट when we implement this feature into the software. Does this item fit into our long term strategy or not? So what are the cost of build particular this item? So you have to ask this question to yourself, then you will get the answer, and according to the answer you are in a position to finalize the list of product backlog. Means which requirement or which item has the highest priority and which item has the lowest priority. So according to the highest priority and according to the lowest priority, you can uh, make a list of that particular backlog, and according to the priority levels, you can develop the product backlog in the each iteration. Then level 5, agile planning, planning a sprint. Planning a sprint. So with product level planning complete, we can move on to the planning at level 5, that is iteration planning, that is sprint planning. Iteration planning means sprint planning. So iterations are commonly known as sprints. So within certain agile frameworks, and we will use both terms interchangeably, that is sprint. So before committing to delivering the backlog items, we have to answer the following question: how much work can be achieved in this iteration? इस iteration में हमें कितना काम अचीव किया है? सो स्प्रिंट प्लान मीटिंग, जब इटरेशन में हम प्लानिंग करते हैं तो हमें उस इटरेशन में हमें क्या क्या काम करना है, हमारा कितना काम खत्म हुआ है, ये हमें सब देखना पड़ेगा. सो फॉर दैट पर्पस यू मस्ट हैव द मीटिंग विथ योर टीम मेंबर्स. दैट इज इटरेशन के बारे में हम जब बात करते तो देर मे बी अ स्प्रिंट प्लानिंग मीटिंग. sprint is nothing but it is a iteration. So you have prioritized the items in your backlog. आपने item prioritize किए हैं backlog के with associated with the time estimated. You have also forecast your team's capacity. Now you need to marry up the two during a formal sprint planning meeting. As a team, select which backlog items you can complete in this iteration. To avoid missing deadlines, don't exceed your capacity allowance. Once the backlog items have been selected, you are ready to go. तो प्रोडक्ट इटरेशन प्लानिंग में या स्प्रिंट प्लानिंग में आपको ये देखना पड़ेगा कि कौन सा बैकलॉग आपने तो पहले इस्टीमेट किया होता है उसके पहले वाले प्लानिंग में कि कौन सा बैकलॉग प्रायोरिटी कौन सी हाईएस्ट है, कौन सा बैकलॉग को कितना टाइम लगने वाला है. तो आपने ये डिसाइड करना पड़ता है कि इस इटरेशन में आपको क्या काम करना पड़ेगा या कौन सा बैकलॉग हमें फर्स्ट डेवलप करना है या इम्प्लीमेंट करना है इस इटरेशन में. दैट इज नथिंग बट इज द sprint planning. Then level 6, that is agile planning, that is daily stand up meeting. अभी agile planning में daily stand up meeting होती है. daily stand up meeting means that particular प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर होता है स्प्रिंट में. कौन होता है वो? स्क्रम मास्टर. एम आई राइट? that particular scrum master take a daily stand up meeting with the team members. So with the iteration underway, you need to keep everything moving smoothly. The project manager, delivery manager or scrum master has to keep an eye on the progress of the particular software or particular project. So there are many ways to do this. Using to do list मीन्स आप एक लिस्ट बना सकते हैं कि आज हमें क्या काम करना है. असाइन द सब टास्क केस, अरेंजिंग द डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन. बट देर इज वन एक्टिविटी दैट underpins daily agile planning, the daily stand up meeting. So what is the daily stand up meeting? So the daily stand up meeting is up to 15 to 30 minute sessions where everyone in the team reports their progress. जैसे कि टीम में जो मेंबर होते हैं उसका प्रोग्रेस क्या चालू है वो 10-15 मिनट में बता देता है. स्पेशली ईच मेंबर विल डिस्कस द फॉलोइंग: व्हाट दे कंप्लीटेड यस्टरडे, कल हमने काम क्या किया, व्हाट दे प्लान टू कंप्लीट टुडे एंड एनी बैकलॉग्स दे आर फेसिंग. So this type of questions they are giving the answer within 15 to 13 minutes. Each and every team member has to give this particular answers. That is a daily stand up meeting. So today we will stop here. Tomorrow we will see the what about a release planning. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So today we will stop here. और मुझे बताना था आपको कि विद इन नेक्स्ट वीक वी आर प्लानिंग फॉर हैविंग द टेस्ट, क्लास टेस्ट. हमारे फर्स्ट चैप्टर के ऊपर हुआ है क्लास टेस्ट. एम आई राइट?
Yes.
2, 3, 4 और 5th चैप्टर के ऊपर हमारा क्लास टेस्ट हो जाएगा. within next week, नेक्स्ट वीक में या उसके अगले वाले वीक में, ठीक है. सो बी रेडी फॉर द टेस्ट. फिजा कब लेना है टेस्ट हमें? फिजा आर यू देयर? यस सर. ओके. सो बी रेडी विद this chapter, that is test on chapter number 2nd, 3rd and 4th, okay, and 5th also. So today we will stop here.